Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. In the last part, we explored around the moon, we talked to some spirits, and we came face to face with Fandaniel and Xenos once again, where we took on the Zodiarch himself. Fandaniel threw himself into the pit and fused with him. We got rid of Zodiarch and Fandaniel at the same time, but I think we opened the floodgates to something far worse. So, the Watcher wants us to go over there, wherever there is. So, let's go. The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater at the heart of the Mar Lamentorum, where Zodiac was imprisoned, was not easy to traverse, however. Let's call upon Argos, the familiar whom you met earlier. He showed no trouble bearing you across. As Hyland created me as the Galler, so too did she create Argus as the guard. It is his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange. Mayhap the imbalancing of ether has affected him. Let us make for the crushing brand and attempt to call upon him there. You need but recall the path you walked with Argus before, and you will find your way. If he labors in service to Hyland's plans, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall I make for the crushing brand, then? Okay. Can I just jump from here? I can! Shortcut! Alright, so... I gotta go make my way underground and around. Makes me wonder if there's another underground path over there. I don't see... Well, maybe right there. You gotta go down and around. I'm gonna go all the way up and go all the way down. Speaking of which, is there anything over here? Northeast? It's all that way. $400 miles north. Oh, look. The place we seek is just up ahead at the Phosgrot. What a name. You see, Argos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient ether. We would be hard pressed to find a greater confluence than inside this cavern. Follow me. Alright, before I do that, I'm pretty close to this. Yeah, it looks like there's an underground path right there that leads me up there. And I'm assuming this... Oh, can I go any further? Or is it on the... Okay, there it is! No, is it on the other side? Damn it! Fuck! I can't get over there. I don't think I can... No, I can't. Son of a bitch. Oh, I can just finish mapping up this side of the moon. Can I... Why can I not map it out? I'm topping on... Oh, whatever. I don't know why I can't map it out, because it's mapping... I have to map it out on the ground. Alright, cavern it is. The fuck is that? Ew. Interesting looking monsters, that's for sure. You can fish here? I guess it's a surprise. I mean, you have lava fishing, you got sand fishing and sky fishing. You got fucking... It's kind of weird seeing water on the moon, but whatever. Yes, here will do nicely. The lunar spongoi draw ether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, the ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Argos to manifest. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help with the spongoi? Spongoi? What am I doing? Okay. It's the lunar sponge! Where's the lunar moon cheese? The lunar moon cheese, that made no sense. Argos! Hey, dog! Argos manifests in a flash, and he seems to be glad to see you again. The most fascinating creature of Eidolons, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he is even capable to create reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you, it was no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. No, Argos was quite eager to be by your side then, as he is now, it seems. I cannot recall when the last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you and your companions. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. It's a loyal dog. Good dog. As for your companions, they got their own Argus. Unexpected, but greatly appreciated. I believe we're all ready. Let's return outside that you may cross the chasm. I guess I can't cross. What? Alright. Oh yeah, I can continue going that way. Oh, why do you have to aggro me? Fuck off! Weird looking thing. Oh my god. There wasn't even an aggro line. It was just he just turned around and came at me. What are these things anyway? Alright. Oh, we're about to out the rest of the map with time at flight. Or when I do stuff off video, like side quests. The destination is a structure here there across a cradle of darkness. But climb onto Argos' back and you'll take care of the rest. Once you arrive, you should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiac's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kinder fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. Alright. Only our allies' assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side, so perhaps it would be best if we did not go all at once. I propose the two of us cross first while thanking the Urianger way here. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Onward! A malefic ether permeates from the crater. Remnants of Zodiac, most like. Alright. What can you do? I mean... Oh, hello. Just a little further. Oh. Check this place out. It's a big door. It's a big door. The structure is enormous, though that's probably surprising given the size of the average Amaratin. Apologies for the wait. Right then, let's head inside and... Oh. What's up, dogs? Most intriguing. A means by which he can serve with energy, perhaps, mayhap? Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take things from here. Stay here where it's safe, alright? If Argos was to remain without, let's not keep him waiting over long. It's a good dog. Alright. Jesus Christ, look at this! Holy shit! Good fucking lord. This is massive.
静かだな。監視者の言ってた月のクルーとやらはどこだ？
Oh. Huh. There they are. Laborits from Final Fantasy IV. Not quite what they expected. And they just keep popping out. There's so many of them.
親愛なるレポリットの皆様、ごきげんよう。1243回目の定期点検には少し早いですが、ご存知の通り、ゾディアークの消滅が確認されました。もって月は檻としての役目を終了し、アーテリスの生命を運ぶ船となります。つまりついに私たちの出番ですわ。さあ、テキパキ準備を進めますわよ。人を受け入れられるよう各自持ち場の点検を、地上の彼らにも忘れずに信号を送ること。質問はありませんわね。では総員行動開始。
なるほど。彼らがハイデリンの作りし月のクルー。人が馴染みやすいよう配慮されているのですね。そうかもな。
Okay, a hairy situation. Oh, you're funny. They must be the Loporits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watch did bid us to heed their counsel. Assuming the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might ask about it in order to track them down. Come on then, let's be about it. Alright. and mount up. I'm gonna listen to music. I suppose the Final Fantasy IV Moon's world map music, wasn't it? Can I tune this yet, or is this another Yule More? Okay, good. Camping Way? Where's Naming Way? Trading Way? Fighting Way? Oh, there's an ether current right over there. I guess I have to fall down. Is there no other way to get up to that platform? What was that? Leader of the crew. Not me, I'm afraid. Singing Way is the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. One of the crispest and cleanest of the air of the people of Aetheris, and that's a promise. Okay, well, I guess to answer that question, how to get over there. Just follow what the guy did. Just run across. Alright. This place is definitely unique. That's for sure. Little too big for my taste, honestly. Jeez. Just a little too big. What about you? Waiter? No. Sleeping Ways. My job is... perhaps I better ask. Ha! You didn't even know your job. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They've been asleep. I guess they've been sleepwalking over 1,000 years, or something. However long these things have been asleep for. Oh. No, not 1,000 years. Swear it's good to have a mount that has a +1 speed right off the bat. You look unique. What? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader! Or you the one giving the one's order? Me? Oops. Oh, yes, of course. As the only one around here capable of doing anything properly, it falls to me to take charge of the others. Oh, well, looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children? What must their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter, you need to worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing around gawping. I must take you to meet the others. If you keep running along back to the entrance, we'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. Right. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's large, growing ball at the center if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Well then, back to the upper floor it is. At least have a bike. Seriously, who needs a place this big? Well, I guess you need a big place if you're gonna ferry a world full of people to safety. So I guess it makes sense. But still, this is obscenely big. Huh. Even the doors are massive. We're like the size of ants compared to the doors. Wobbling way. Mapping way.
それでは改めて自己紹介をさせていただきますわ。私はリビングウェイ、月のクルーとして創造されたレポリットたちを統括し、アーテリスの皆様を快適な宇宙の旅にお連れするのが役目。いわばハイデリン様にこの計画を託されたものですわ。ハイデリン様の右腕と呼んでいただいても結構ですのよ。
僕はマッピングウェイ、星の海の航海士だよ。よろしくね。
ああ、丁寧に挨拶してもらったところすまないんだが、状況がまだよく飲み込めてなくてな。
無理もありませんわ。でも大丈夫。あなた方が来た理由にはおおむね察しがついています。おそらく地上の人はゾディアークを壊してしまうような危険因子をついに止められなくなった。それで取り急ぎすぐに動けるあなた方のような子供を私たちのところへ使わしたのでしょ。
I don't know about that.
心配せずとも私が1から10まで説明して差し上げますわ。こちらがアーテリスと月です。ゾディアークが消滅したことにより補強されていた天脈の流れが減衰。アーテリスは近いうちに終末に見舞われ、全ての命が滅んだ死の星となるでしょう。
その話は月の監視者からも伺いました。あなた方レポリットから見ても終末の到来は回避できないものなのですか？
無理ですわね。アーテリスは今収穫された人参と同じだと思ってくださいませ。それも暑いところに放置されてるやつですわ。どうやっても腐るでしょう。願おうが祈ろうが腐らない説を提唱しようが事実としてダメになる。こうなってはもう一刻も早くアーテリスから逃げ出すよりないですわ。
そのための船として月を使うと。
地上からかき集められるだけの生命や物資をこの月に運び入れた後、アーテリスを離れ移住できる他の星を目指して旅立ちます。星と星は距離がとても離れているものなのですが、月には長年コツコツと作り続けてきた跳躍光合装置というものが搭載されています。それを使えばさほどお待たせせずに到着できるかと。
That tells me absolutely nothing.
すごいわね。私たちの知識では想像すらできない領域の技術だわ。
ハイデリン様から託された知識と理論を実践したまでですわ。あの方はベーネスという名の人であった頃、世界の構造を解き明かさんとしていたそうです。月の監視者を名乗っている彼も、まあここにいるのは再現体ですが研究仲間だったとか。彼らの知識を織り込んで私たちは月と共に作られたのですわ。
お前たちが見かけ以上に優秀なのはよくわかった。 それで移住できる星とやらに当てはあるのか？
いくつかはあるけど、星の状況も変わっていくものだからね。跳躍航行は連続して使えるものじゃないし、当たりの星にたどり着くまで場合によっては長期戦になるかも。
もちろんそうなることも想定して、月自体も地上の生命が居住できるように改造してあります。協力者が地上の情報をくださったおかげで、何一つ不便のない素敵空間に仕上がったと自負していますわ。
協力者？
あなた方のことですわよ。私たちが定期点検で目覚めるのに合わせて現世生命についての資料を送ってくださったでしょ。ああ、あなた方はまだ小さな子供だからご存知ないのかしら。
悪い。さっきから訂正し損ねてたんだが、俺たちはれっきとした成人だ。それからおそらくその協力者とやらでもないな。
じゃあなぜここへ？
Teleportation magics.
ハイデリン様に直接導かれたと？そうでしたの。嫌ですわ。私ったら早とちりを。でもその小ささで大人のふりをするのはさすがに無理がありましてよ。
確かに古代の人と比べると小柄でしょうけれど、現代においてはこれで十分大人のサイズよ。
みんな監視者と同じくらいではないんですの？
No. But it's obscenely large.
人が小さくなったなんてそんなことどこにも書いてなかったはず。
おや、そちらの本は？
協力者から最初に送られてきた資料の一つですわ。現在の人についてまとめられたもので、余白のページには学んだことを書き込むといいと。
I think they're very outdated.
ですから人について学んだことは全部こちらにまとめて。はっ、これも私たちに合わせてくれたわけではなく、今の人が扱っている大きさそのまま。もしもしビルディングウェイ、そう私ですわ。人の居住設備を今すぐに3分の1ほどのサイズに作り変えてくださいませ。どこまで？全部ですわ、全部。大至急急いで速やかに手早くお願いいたします。
とりあえずその協力者についてもう少し教えてもらいたいんだが。
その情報をお渡しする前にそちらも情報提供を。私たちの持っている人の情報に相違があったら大惨事ですわ。
Well, this is certainly this is certainly a hairy situation indeed. Right then, now that you're here, you need to teach us all you can about your people, and quickly. It won't be long before the profound days are upon us in their terrible grandeur, so it's imperative that we be prepared to receive our passengers to be. If there's anything at all that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. And address it we shall. Here at Best Ways Borough, we have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. We procured a myriad of amenities we understand to be essential for day-to-day living, and I wish to hear your opinions on them. I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite, so why don't we start with foodstuffs? Meet me at the Caratorium, and we'll see about filling your bellies. Well, Caratorium, huh? Interesting. She does not want for enthusiasm. The notion of a theory is rotting to its core. Being a matter of course is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let's take this opportunity to learn more about the Loporids in this vessel. Nice to see the sense of urgency isn't prevalent. Oh god, I gotta go back down, don't I? Was it a door down there I could have gone through? I suppose so, because I gotta go down. Right? Maybe? Well, I gotta go down, so there's no way. So I guess I'm going down. Ah! Oh, I still gotta go down. How fucking down do I have to go? Where am I even going? There's like no way out of here. Am I supposed to get to the Caratorium? Is that a door? Oh, it is a door. I'll follow this guy because this guy seems to know where he's going. Oh, check this place out. Holy shit. Good lord. Fuck. What do we got here? Yeah. It's definitely a Caratorium. That's for sure. Jesus Christ. And they got monsters in here too. Fantastic. Why the hell do you have monsters in here if this is a sanctuary? Makes no sense. Welcome to the Caratorium. Here we create prototypes of the various cylinders required by our soon-to-be passengers. I'm introduced to here the head of food sub production. Cooking way, pleased to meet you all. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many cycles of painstaking labor, I dare say we create the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. I learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet for the reference materials we received. Why I practically warn the words from those warn the words of those invaluable pages. Naturally, we've also considered ease of growth and reduction. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have fresh stock recently prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up and we're all quite famished. Hop along the platforms here and you'll find a storage unit full of bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. It's kind of funny how these are like normal steps for an Amaradan, but for us, we have to jump to get up. It's Alright. I'm seeing nothing but carrots of different colors. I don't think this works. The unassuming orange, particular looking blue, the vibrant yellow, the ominous crimson. Take a moment to reconsider. Let's go with the unassuming orange carrot. Let's stick with the normal. When the round from front to tip, no scratches or blemishes mar this immaculate specimen. I also noticed the size of him. Jesus, it's huge. Nevertheless, if not for its excessive length and girth, one might think it was an ordinary carrot. You certainly wish to eat this carrot? Sure. What does the other one say? Is it the same thing? A blue variety is strangely supple to the touch and smells vaguely of mint. Its excessive length and girth only adds to the dubiousness of the so-called carrot. What does the rest say? While it's no particular smell to speak of, the yellow violet variant is unusually light and springy. These qualities together with an excessive length and girth would lead anyone to question whether it is a carrot and indeed a carrot. Alright. The ominous crimson! The soft texture and redolent aroma of this crimson creation belie its staggering weight. The excessive length and girth only compound with the mystery that perplexes the nature of this quote-unquote carrot. Let's just go with the standard old original orange. On second thought, you'll elect to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre qualities, it will be proven to ask cooking way whether it's safe to eat first. Huh. I guess we had a change of heart. When we had worms, or whatever the hell we had in the first, so this should be fine, right? So did you find any other selections make you set your mouth to watering? Nah. Kinda not really, but here, have a carrot. Ah, yes, a fine choice, one of my personal favorites, actually. Please dig in, I'm eager to hear what you think. Oh god. Oh well, let's see how this tastes like. With great trepidation, you take a bite out of the carrot. There's a satisfying crunch as you sink into your teeth in the orange skin, and a warm tingling sensation runs down your spine. The second bite, way before it washes over you, and you drown in bliss. Alas, as you finish, the elation fades, leaving you with a desperate craving for another carrot. Carrot of happiness, that's a buff. What is this? You find yourself in an unusual good mood with a sudden craving to eat more carrots. What did you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The carrot of happiness is full to bursting with nutrients and guaranteed to leave you feeling satisfied or satiated. It's a staple among us locals. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help with sleep. As you can see, we have a carrot for every occasion. But what if I don't like carrots? I can still see a demand for this in Charlotte. Okay. The carrots are definitely extraordinary, though. But you gotta have different variety. Then why do you seem so disappointed? For that can somehow, we need to know. I take you to had a wide assortment of carrots to choose from, and not else. I mean, I get the rabbits, but if I may ask, what exactly do these collaborators share with you about cuisine of Aetheris? Surely you're aware we have an abundance of dishes and foods if you can emulate. Of course we are, but, well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding a conversation was a struggle at first, so imagine our surprise when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. If it wasn't for the encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss where to begin. So we decided rather than divide our resources to prepare a variety of middling and potentially unsatisfying meals, it would be more efficient to devote our efforts to the production of a single perfect food. That's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. If we considered cooking them, it means steaming, boiling, roasting, and the like. I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways. But our primary concern was efficiency, and what's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? A rather strange approach to take from one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't a given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue. You know, that otherwise impenetrable parlance the Watcher speaks. Parlance. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary that is, from our collaborators, we learned their language. Adverbs, gerunds, present continuous adverb, conjunctions, or conjugations. They're just basics. Then we found the terms related to our given tasks and we used them to form new names. Aren't they helpful? No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore didst thy kind deem such a change necessary? When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately what each of us does. You'd never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. I see. I hope our critiques, such as they are, were helpful to you. Though, if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Aetheris as well, you would be able to offer the passengers a more balanced diet. Not until such a day, and one day I pray comes sooner than later, it would appear there is not but carrots in the menu. Alright, well, I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to the other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way. they got the size of the plates wrong, what makes you think they got the size of the clothing right? I mean, I'm worried about this. Oh, here, an ether current. It's up there! Damn it, I gotta climb back up again. God, it's a pain in the ass to jump on these things. Alright, well, since I'm over here, I might as well map up this side of the map. Is there anything else in here? To the west? That's pretty close. It's probably up there, isn't it? Northwest. On top of this thing, isn't it? Oh, there, that's right there. Alright. How do I get up there? Damn it! Oh my god. It's a pain in the ass to jump on these things. You guys suck at making stairs. That's way off to the east. That's way over there. Okay. A caretaker? A caretaker that wants to kill me? Your caretakers suck. Anything over here? No. Here we are, the apparel production station. Oh shit! I skipped it. I pressed the touch pad. Adelaide and her infinite wisdom bless us with the self-same affinity for magic her people possess. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I'll regale you with the details at another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magical alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered a crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra vies we needed. My, how resourceful. Ah, that's sweet sound of recognition! You'll also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. With efficiency, I presume. This has been taken into account with our design, but why take my word for it when you can be trying our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers and they'll see to the rest. Okay. Oh boy. Well, let's see what kind of clothing these people have. Why must this be annoying? Why can't you guys make normal stairs? It's you, one of the visitors from the theorists. Goodness me, Mapping Way wasn't kidding. You really are smaller than the Watcher. Oh right, you're here to try on a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? An outfit that embodies my bloodlust. Something simple yet functional, fashionable, refined ensemble. Let's go with something simple yet functional. Simple and functional, right. So let's take a moment. Alright, let's see what you got. What's with the mask? There we are, all finished. Perfect fit if I do say so myself. Nothing too billowy or frilly, as you can see. Also light and durable. Sure to serve you well whenever you travels might take you. Would you look at that? Speechless. And there I thought you may not like it. If you would mind to try something else, why not speak with my fellow artisans? I'm sure they'd be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You will change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look to your map where the garment changes effect. Okay. Lord. What is this? Yeah, I kind of like the legs, the boots, but everything else I hate. Oh, this music. That's the Final Fantasy IV battle music. Alright, that's actually nice. The throwing the Final Fantasy IV music. And it's not just some remix either, it's the actual Final Fantasy IV battle music. Notice that you're coming, how can I help you? You wish to try my clothes? Really? Of course it would be an honor. What, do you have anything in mind? What do you got? Well, anything a little more flair. I think I can handle that. Let's see. That should do. What do we got? It's the same stuff, except it's different colors. Some of my best work yet. Times and tastes truly have changed. It used to be so rare for anyone to request clothing with a focus on form over function. Thankfully, I had a spare concept for robes made using a different fabric. I think it looks really rather fetching. The mask sucks. What's the point with the mask? I was worried how the concept would turn out when put to the proof, but it looks stunning on you. Why don't you go show Living Way? I'm sure she's eager to see what we come up with. Okay. Great. Wonderful. I don't like this at all. What is this? What am I even wearing? Mine don't really look splendid. The result of much trial and error, but I know quality when I see it. Shh, you didn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and the operates in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same having sampled our creations. Well, let's find out. Let's see what they're all wearing. Ugh. He chose a lime green? Urianger, no! Sorry I've kept you waiting. This insists we sample all their concepts there we returned. Urianger, no, that looks so bad on you. Verily, it is an ensemble. I skipped this last bit of dialogue. It's all hideous. We have no words. I think it's past time we return these clothes. I like the boots. The boots look cool, but everything else, no. But then again, I didn't really get a good look at the boots. I was so confident our garments wouldn't meet your approval. Whatever we're doing wrong. The Watcher taught us that in his time, everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise is against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to the modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but your information is very outdated. Please, you mustn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Theris, they'll most certainly have need of your attire. It's clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so humongous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my tastes, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we've underestimated the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we'd memorized every time we received, I doubt we'd have fared much better. Maybe we're doing you a disservice trying to shy you with our baubles and frippery, thinking it was for your benefit when you'd be better off on your own. There are some who might agree. People prefer to keep others at arm's length, even if they won't, even when they know they shouldn't. One such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. This plan to evacuate and escape the final days, did it account for the reflections of the source as well? Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Hyduin's love for Aetheris and the salvation of the people and one on that star, and that star alone has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to develop ourselves to stay in one world and divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. I suppose you're right. Living way, might we leave to explore best ways burrow unattended? They've given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later then. Was he thinking about Reen? If I may, I should like to accompany thee a little while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wanted to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? So, how are these guys gonna help us exactly with the final days, besides evacuate the whole planet? Which I don't think is gonna fly. Oh. What's going on over here? Hello. I apologize, I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors coming from the Earth, and I wanted to see what all the fuss is about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What the people of Aetheris refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you up by the teleport near your entrance. Oh, and the name's Growing Way, by the way. See you soon. Are we going over there? Okay. Okay, let's just teleport over there because it's gonna be easier. You're here, you're really here. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Cecilrai, eh? Crikey, even your names are amazing. Well, Cecil will be using this teleport into the residential area. Whenever you're ready. This is a teleportal? I guess it is. Alright, well, what's the worst that can happen? Denied!
Nani? 居住区は建て替えのため臨時封鎖中。転移先を自動変更。
Oh, good. I'm up here now. I got redirected.
それで私に話とは。
本当はこんなことを聞きたくはないのですが、きちんと明らかにしておかなければなりませんわ。私たちが作っていた環境は人にとって不満足なものだったのでしょう。
それは
お仲間の反応を見ればわかりますわ。何が悪いのかはわかりませんが、わからないからこそダメなのでしょうね。私たちの至らぬ点は改められるように善処します。ですが、それを待っていていただく時間はないのです。こうしている間にも終末の時が近づいてきている。それが始まってしまったらもう皆様をお助けできないのですわ。アーテリスの皆様には気に入ってくれなくてもいいから月に乗ってほしい。そのためにお願いがあるのです。あなたにだけ協力者の情報をお伝えしますので、先に地上へ戻り彼らと共に人を導いていただけませんか。月は素晴らしい場所だったと、何も不安はないから早く避難するようにと皆様に伝えてほしいのですわ。
どうしてそれを私に？
あなたはあまり不満そうにしていなかったから。いえ、不満に思っていたのかもしれませんが、あえて異を唱えずにいてくれたのではと思ったのですわ。それは終末の危険性を理解した証。全てを完璧に救えずとも生かせるものを生かす選択を良しとしてくださるはずだと踏んだのです。
また何かの犠牲を選べと。私はそれほどに。
ウリエンジェさん？
いえ、大丈夫です。あなた方の考えはよくわかりました。私は
すみませんでした。これはちょっとした手違いで、私居住区が工事中だなんて知らなくてですね。はい、とりあえずご無事でよかったというか、なんというか、本当に申し訳ございませんでした。
Damn it, I didn't get to hear what Oriana's decision was. I got interrupted by this guy. How did they not notice that we were there? Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential cores are closed for now, we have rerouted the teleporter to allow travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. Shame you couldn't see it though. We would have really liked it. Well, good. Makes it easy to get around at least. It may not seem like it, but we've been planning for this far longer than I'd care to admit. Each time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save the man as we can. I feel like everyone had an opinion on this or that. But the one thing we all agreed upon was that people of theorists wouldn't take action to save themselves until it's far too late. That's why we're trying to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off their tails and force them to accept our invitation. Residential cores may not be up to necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places we're seeing. We've already had a look around the Curatorium, but wait until you see what's waiting for you at the other east end of the borough. Follow me! But what about Orianger? Fuck the teleport, I'll just jump down. Easier. Oh, I missed it. I'm going the wrong way. Good you're here. Through this door is the greatest greatest Endvale. It was named as such because it was the veil that end all veils. The most beautiful and forest you'll ever see. We understand that people of the theories enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start with a nice stroll to the fountain? This way. Okay, let's see this forest. Oh, it's nice and bright. Well, it's not quite a forest, it's more like a park than anything. Man, it's the thought that counts. Me, I can't go through there. What the fuck? I can't go through the. I can't jump through the rail. What is this? It's not. It's not forest at all, really. It's like, yeah, it is like an artificial park. Well, let's get this mapped out since we're here. All right. This side of the map is mapped out. Wait, is this water? What is occurred here? I guess it is water. So what do you think of the forest? Isn't it positively pleasant? Simply sublime. I couldn't see the forest or the trees. Just a chin is burying your face in a chuckle's plumage and taking a good long whiff. Couldn't see the forest or the trees. You're pulling my tail. You're in the forest right now. Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person before, let alone a forest. Information sent by our collaborators is quite enlightening, but after much deliberation, we decided to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, this place produces air as clean as you find on forests in Aetheris. The fountain here behind us is powered by a rather large crystal adorning its top, plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent making it most spherical spheres, and I dare say the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spa-style relaxation whenever I come up here. You look like you could do it the stretch yourself. What am I doing? Stretch? Oh, God. Fine. That's a spirit. I feel more relaxed with simply watching you. A sight worthy of the many years spent building this place. That's not too much to ask. It's always been a dream of mine to walk out through those forests with someone from Theris. Could be maybe. You know what? You know. You will. Oh, you'll be still my quivering whiskers. All right. I'll indulge him. This is not a forest, but their information is very, very outdated. This is probably what would look like to Amarot. I was thinking, Cecila, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little more about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac, but there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Highland gave us our first task: furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to those stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is, but it was only possible thanks to all the knowledge Highland shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. Good lord. But anyway, let's keep going. There is optional dialogue over there. Let's go see what what he has to say. What? No, I'm not sure it is what it is to do with crystals on Ethereus, but we don't eat them, and certainly not this one. It's possessed of all 6 elements: wind, lightning, fire, earth, ice, and water. We use crystals like these to maintain the moon's elemental equilibrium. It's worth mentioning, though, that because of Hyland's of influence, being the embodiment of tranquility and stasis and all, manipulating the elements here is different than it might be on Ethereus. Conjuring a fire would soon try your clothes and singe them, for example. Put simply, the etheric conditions are well ill-suited to growth, which is why the surface is mostly barren. Of course, this was all necessary to keep the raging energies of Zodiac in check. Okay, well... check that crystal out. Interesting. This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready. Considering how long it took, I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we needed 4,000 years to make all this? It certainly wasn't work you dare rush, either. We had to create infrastructure and countless supporting systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. And then there was that brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt, when a bizarre red satellite was sent up from Ethereus. The Alliga's mischief, I think. We thought maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiar. All we could do was stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. Can't tell you how relieved we were when Hyland informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there were much joyous humming that day. Oh yeah, it was destroyed, alright. Say, do you not seem to be care about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact they're crowns of crystals, not trees. I'll give you a hint. It's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to our sun, and do so better even. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expanse radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees having ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest truly is the greatest. Your knowledge of forests could be vastly improved, among a lot of other things around here. There was something else I wanted to tell you about. Oh, right. The propulsion systems in the habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago, and with that, the most important features were fit for purpose. Which was all well and good, except we still knew absolutely nothing about the present-day people of Ethereus. Why not go and visit Ethereus yourself, you might ask? Strictly forbidden. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the results could be destiny. Yeah, he's got a point there. With the technology like this, yeah. Then there were a few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Hydaelyn. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseeched her to find people in Ethereus we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate for everything worked out as it did. Interesting. With the exception of routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited, hopeful Hydaelyn would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and the means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a means to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. So letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more than meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourself as much as I am. I knew you were like the greatest in Ensvale. I knew it. Thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it wasn't just a walk to the forest, but it meant a lot to me. There you are. I take it you've already received the grand tour. Shame you missed it. Growing way, we've been looking everywhere for you. Oh, this is about the teleport in the residential area. No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I'll be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. Really? Can't imagine why you need me to be there, but if you insist. We won't be away long, so you all are more than welcome to continue looking around the barrow. Now come along, Growing Way. But before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? Oh, I learned a lot of things. They spent 12,000 years preparing for this. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of the place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would rarely come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or a means to forcibly evacuate people, they'll meet with a great deal of resistance. Indeed, even if facing with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There's no matter which yet begs for my attention. Of course, we can accompany if you like. Nay, that will not be necessary, if you'll excuse me. He's hiding secrets from me again! Just clear out that difficult decision lies before us. Preparation for evacuation of Aetherius is indeed crucial, but I'm not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections, and I trust I'm not alone in my reticence. Oh boy. Does Urian just seem strange to you? More so than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. We should go and see if he's alright. Just Joel and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. He's hiding from me again. What the fuck? I can always confirm before use. Oh, always confirm at all costs above guild allowance. Oh, that's interesting. I never noticed this. I never use. I'm good. Convenience. Ranger appears to be heading towards the entrance of the Bastly's burrow. You can't. Where do you think you're going, pal? You've had enough. You've had enough secrets. It's time you talk to us. No more secrets, buddy. Roger ventures into the Mara Lamentum for unknown reasons unknown. You must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. Okay, let's follow him. Follow your Roger at a safe distance. Okay. Where you going, buddy? Ugh. I think you're going. Yeet. All right, what are you doing up here?
いらっしゃるのではないかと思っておりました。先ほどのリビングウェイたちとの話を
Spill
お
the
聞きにな
beans.
っていたのでしょう。
What's the secret this time?
申し訳ありません。今度こそ隠し事をするつもりはなかったのですが、彼女たちは里いですね。私がこれまで誰かを救うための犠牲を許してきたことを見透かしているかのようです。私はかつて水晶港からの申し出に、彼の命と引き換えに世界を救うことに力を貸しました。ミンフィリアにしても第一世界に送り込む手引きをした。彼女をサンクレットやフラミンさんから永遠に奪ったのは他でもない私なのです。無論水晶港もミンフィリアも私の行い以上に彼ら自身の気高い意志と願いによってその道を選んだことでしょう。けれど私が背中を押したことで彼らの本当に言いたかった言葉を、生きたいという望みを奪っていたのではないかと、そう思って足がすくむことがあるのです。そのことで苦しみ迷っている時に必ず胸をよぎってしまう考えがあります。アシエンを倒す方法を確立するために、それによって平和がもたらされると信じて命を捧げたムーンブリダのことです。私がルイゾワ様の弟子としての、あるいは暁としての使命以外に目を向けられていれば、あなたの命に勝るものなどないのだとちゃんと伝えられていれば、彼女は今も笑っていただろうと思えてなりません。それほどの 耐え難いほどの後悔と恐怖に駆られながらも、私は犠牲を許すようなレポリットたちの計画を間違いではないと考えてしまうのです。幻影のアーモロートで見た終末は悲惨なものでした。だからこそ救えなかった者の存在に苛まれ、失った者に胸を締め付けられようとも、救える者を救うべきではないかと、そう思う私はやはり薄情なのでしょうか。私が選び歩むことであるべき笑顔を奪ってしまうのでしょうか。
Sometimes there's no right answer. Have faith in yourself and your decisions. Take care and protect those as well you can. What that we had time to weigh the costs. Gotta have faith in yourself, buddy.
それはどういう？なるほど。天竜ブリトラがそのようなことを。あなたがそんな助言を受けていたというのは、いささか意外に思えます。考えてみれば、これまで長らくご一緒してきたものの、こうして二人で語らうのは非常に珍しいかと。感謝いたします。あなたから今のお言葉を聞けてよかった。レポリットの提案にどう答えるかはもう少しだけ考えてみることにいたします。実は少し気になっていることがあるのです。私たちは互いの確信に触れないまま手段の話をしてしまっているのではないかと。それを解消すべく私になせることをいたしましょう。おぼつかない言葉でも伝えてこそ始まるものがあるのだと、これまでも今も学んでまいりましたので。
もう何を話しているのか全然聞こえませんわ。でもこの状況チャンスではありませんこと。
Alright, Lomperitz. Can't tell if that smile was for the greater good or for the greater evil. Alright, I've learned absolutely nothing. In truth, my reason for trying to hit there was to perfect a plan of my own, a plan which may pave a forward for us all. May I say, for there's no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone. That failure should come, but would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou stands before me with proffered hand and open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, so I asked, wouldst thou join me in my endeavor? I have no idea what you're doing, but sure. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. So when we come back, we will do whatever it is Urdnunja wants to do. I have no idea what that is. And then we will we'll see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next part. Later.